around Zakopane city centre.
So we're going to be proper tourists for the day and do a few activities that we found online that we thought looked pretty cool.
Hey there, I'm Sarah and this is Marek. For the past few years we've been saving up to go travelling and it's finally happening. We're travelling full time. But there's a catch. We have a budget. So the better we budget, the longer we get to travel. We were staying in the French Alps for the past 3 months and we've just arrived in our next country, Poland. Subscribe to follow our journey around the world.
Just quickly cleaning my teeth here.
Marek's quickly cleaning his teeth with the, what do you call it? The
little box.
Packaging, the box full of cheese. Zakopane has been dubbed the winter capital of Poland. Located at the feet of the Tatra mountains, the only alpine mountain range in this part of Europe, it is also the highest town in Poland, with its municipal region extending from 750 to 1,000 meters above sea level. The earliest mention of Zakopane can be found in official documentation from the 17th century, and in the 18th century a large influx of settlers followed when gold, silver, copper and iron ore were discovered in the Tatra mountains. Although its local population is only about 30,000, Zakopane is visited by some 2 million tourists a year. We can totally understand why. This town is really cool. So our first stop for the day is the Krupowka street market. Now this place really comes alive at night, but unfortunately our cameras are not good enough to film at night, but we'll just show you a couple of pictures.
So our first treat of the day is something called a shishki rozove. Tuts, maybe you can help me pronounce that correctly. We don't quite know what it is, we just kind of saw it and hope for the best really. We got the caramel flavour.
Rice Krispies? I kind of feel like Rice Krispies.
Just a Rice Krispie treat.
It's not that sweet.
I'll take it as paper.
Yeah. Like stale Rice Krispies? I don't know. Not that impressed by it, to be honest.
Okay, it's not bad. It's interesting. It's like stale but slightly
Sweet.
moistened Rice Krispie that's flavoured of caramel. Not bad, but I'm sure we can do much better than this. So we've walked up and down the street a couple of times now already, and everywhere we see a thing called hot honey. Now, there's the usual like hot wine and hot beer, but we don't actually know what hot honey is. So we're on our way to go and find our nearest hot honey bar to go and give it a taste and see what it's like. Rocky. Oh, I'm instantly warm. That is so strong. Goodness me. It's ooh.
My turn. I wonder what kind of alcohol that is. What is that? That's delicious though. It's like velvety, hey? Instantly warm.
So smelling it, you can definitely get like vodka, and it's basically just honey. So And be careful when smelling it, you can literally get hammered just on the fumes alone. It is incredibly strong, but it is very good as well. It's nice and sweet, and it gives you that kick that you need.
How hectic is this? We were just walking down the street and there's a weed vending machine. Like, I've never seen one of these before. So we just got ourselves something called serki. Whoops! It's actually called ostipek, which is smoked sheep's cheese, which is then put onto a barbecue and finished off with some lovely cranberry sauce. How good does that look? Unfortunately, something bad just happened. We had a gust of wind and it blew one of our serkis onto the floor. Picking up our little cheese. Aww, he's a real goner.
It's even got big rocks on it.
Aww, I'm so sad. Cheer. So he's gone. We only have one left. But let's give it a taste and see what it's like. Strong flavor. Rubbery, like halloumi. Also salty. And the cranberry sauce is a nice touch because the cheese flavor on its own, I'm not sure I'd like it without the sauce. Good.
So that cheese is incredibly delicious. Okay, but what's pretty cool about Krupowki Street is that up and down it is just lined with restaurants everywhere. And it's not just traditional Polish restaurants, but it's also your normal like pizzas, your pastas, as well as your odd Turkish kebab here and there. But we're feeling happy with what we've managed to get up to in Krupowki Street, so now we are on to our next activity for the day.
So we just got off the Gubalowka train, which brought us up to this beautiful view. I mean, just look at that, we're blown away. So there's another sort of marketplace area up here. We're gonna have a look around. Unfortunately, there's quite an icy breeze today, the same breeze that blew our cheese away, but we're just glad for some blue skies and we're still having a really, really good day.
So taking this tram up here, we thought that it was literally only just like a lookout point to see the whole of Zakopane. But getting up here, we've realized that there's a whole lot more to do. So there's restaurants, there's markets, there's a full snow park just behind us, there's a ski slope with a ski lift running to the top. There's also mountain biking trails, which is really, really cool. And there's actually so much to do up here. So it cost us 19 złotys for a return ticket to get up here. And what's pretty cool about that train or the tram is that while we were on there, we saw two guys with their mountain bikes. So there seems to be some sort of a downhill mountain bike trail from the top here all the way down back into Zakopane, which is really getting my heart racing. But it is very, very cold now and the wind has just picked up. We actually wanted to put the drone up, but we were a bit scared just because of how hard the wind is blowing. So I think we'll spend a few more minutes here and then we'll pack up and head down to our last activity for the day. We were so excited to go and do our last activity for the day, which would have been ice skating in an outdoor ice skating rink. But unfortunately, when we were on the way back to the tram, as well as back down into Zakopane, the weather just became intense. It started snowing and raining and the wind really picked up and it just became unbearably cold. So it's really not too pleasant to be outside at the moment. But we will put a picture of the ice skating rink, as well as how much it would have cost us to have gone and done the ice skating.
We've had a really nice experience in Zakopane today, and honestly, if you're ever passing through Poland or in Poland on holiday, you should definitely check this place out. It is the winter capital of Poland and it's just really nice. There's a nice things to do here and places to see here. Obviously we didn't get to do loads of things in just one day, but we'll link a couple more of the activities and things there are to do in the description below. So obviously our favorite experience would be the Gubalowka
tram.
Gubalowka tram. It's such a cool experience to like go up the mountain and you feel like you're transported into like a different village almost, where there's just things to do, nice food, a marketplace. It's a really cool experience. So we've really enjoyed our time in Zakopane.
So as we mentioned in our previous video, our videos for our time here in Poland will be taking on a bit of a different form. So let us know in the comments down below if you enjoyed this video, as well as let us know if you know of any other winter capitals or winter wonderlands that we should explore in the future. Smash that like button if you enjoyed exploring this, our first Polish city together, and subscribe to our channel as well so that you can join in for the rest of our Polish adventures, as well as the other countries we plan on visiting in the future.
And we'll see you back this coming Tuesday.